Shit's getting real. Hey guys, welcome back. Well, it begins. We don't even know what we got ourselves into, but we have started doing the unthinkable. We are cutting on the rear quarter panels. And it's getting worse by the minute. So, I started doing this cut, and let's see. I don't know where it's at, this one. It's our flex shaft for our Dremel. It died. Had a bad day. So that sucks. But I had this one. This is an air-powered rotary. It's pretty awesome. This thing doesn't have a lot of torque, but it spins really fast and it's super smooth. This is all metal with bearings. None of this is plastic. We tried that. It really didn't have any torque, but it did work. And so I need to get a new Dremel flex shaft. I'm gonna pick one up tomorrow, but we ended up doing it the old school way. And we finished cutting like that, but man, it sure took a while. We were cutting, and it just took forever. And let me show you why. So this is what I thought we were doing, is I was going to cut through this. And this is thin, so I was like, oh, that won't be too bad. But look what happens when you get down to this area. There's two pieces of metal. Well, I kind of knew that because you could see this. I was like, oh, okay. But look what happens down here. They squeaked in a third piece. This got really thick. I mean, there's my thumb for reference. It's a lot of metal. This was hard to cut through. And then down here in the very bottom, for better or worse, there's a little bit of rust down in there. So, I mean, I guess maybe it's good that we're getting that out of there. I don't know. But anyway, that sucks. But that's not the end of it, because after cutting all this, the piece wouldn't come off. So this is the part that we cut off. But it wouldn't let go. Even though we had cut like this all the way across, would not let go. And the reason is because that metal rolled around this edge and was welded right here. So inside the fender weld, this is like when you roll your fenders, spot weld, all the way around. This whole thing is welded to this inner piece, and it wouldn't let go. But I couldn't reach the inner piece because look how big of a gap there is from this metal to this metal. And you know, way back there, I mean, I can't even stick my hand in there. So I had to come up with a new plan, so I ended up doing this. I basically cut all through here so that piece would let go. Well, now I can see this piece, but it's obvious that my new tires still don't fit because this is in the way, and now this has got to get cut. So right here, I could cut. But what happens is this very quickly gets so far back here that, I don't know. I guess maybe a Sawzall blade if I was careful. But in a panic, I went on Amazon and ordered a plasma cutter, which is not going to be here for a couple days, and then the electrical adapter I need to use it, they're showing a week delivery, and I just don't have time, so I'm going to try to go to like AutoZone or not AutoZone, Home Depot or Lowe's and see if I can piece together the plug and stuff to adapt it. I had let's see, my TIG welder has some kind of adapter, I don't even remember what it is. There it is. There's that adapter. Neither one of those two plugs is what the welder comes with, or the plasma cutter, naturally, right? Everything's got to have a different plug. So, hopefully we can figure it out and just buy the crap. But, yeah, we basically need to cut, let's see. See, I didn't even know this was here. This just keeps getting better. Like, you think, like, you understand what a project's going to be, and then you just find out, nope, it's going to be worse than you thought. So I did not realize that all this bracing was on top of this metal. I knew I was going to have to mess with this. What I thought was going to happen was right about here, from here to here, it curves, which is hard to pick up a curve on a camera. Oh, that kind of shows it. Yeah, so starting from about here, it curves. And I thought I would just kind of like bend this metal out to that or something. But there's bracing in here that's not going to let me easily bend that, or at least not easily. But I can't cut that because there's sheet metal above that brace, so it's just all hidden in there. So I don't know what we're going to do. We could just take a plasma cutter and just go to town and cut a bunch of stuff. I don't know if we're going to do that. But we may have to. We'll see. This is rapidly becoming a bigger project than I wanted it to be. Starting to understand why nobody puts a decent-sized tire on a Miata. Because it's damn near impossible. But I can tell you one thing with certainty. There's no turning back, because that metal is not going to go back on the car now. We are full send at this point. So good news is the cut went pretty good. We didn't really screw up. I mean, we were careful, but you know, that part went okay. So we're gonna get some more tools tomorrow and see what we can do. Damn, fucking yawning. Been a long day. I got vacation, so now we got be in the shop every day type of work. So see what we can't get done. What I would like to do is to get this metal out of here and cut whatever up here is in the way, and then do all this work on the other side. This is for people that watch this, if you've hopefully y'all have seen Project Binky on YouTube from Bad Obsession Motorsports. If you haven't, go check his channel out. It's 1,000 times better than mine. But one of the things that anybody can take for granted is that they do something like this and it's done on the other side of the car. But that takes a long time. So, you know, this actually doesn't look like he did much, but in reality, this was probably at least 2.5 hours to cut this. Some of that was because I just kept having trouble breaking stuff and going slow to be careful, but it still took forever. So, anyway, pretty cool. We've had these fenders marked for a few days, and we just keep looking at them and not cutting them because I was kind of scared, and I was like, man, is this what we're gonna do? But it is what we're gonna do. So it's better now. It's kind of like pulling the Band-Aid off, I guess. Now we have to go. Now we have to do this. So good stuff. I'm looking forward to getting this metal cut out of here. But even before I put stuff back, at least getting it cut out so I can put my tires on and set the car down and see how it fits and see how it looks. Anyway, guess that'll do it for now. Until next time, y'all take it easy.